So hello everyone. So everybody might have this doubt that I am doing a tattoo, but once got healed, that tattoo is looking very patchy, it's not evenly filled, or else my tattoo is completely vanishing off or partially vanishing off. My client is so unsatisfied, I don't know what mistakes I have done. This problem happens mainly to all the beginner of the tattoo artist. So I am going to give you the 5 tips to make you become a beginner artist to the pro artist and brings the much more better healed output. Okay, so I am Machu. I am the founder of Machu Tattoos as well as the Machu Tattoo School. So in this video, I am going to explain you and give you the 5 tips to make you become a pro artist and making a much more better healing process. And I am going to explain you in a scientific way as well as the holistic approach of practical common sense way. So in that way, you will be understand why this is happening and how to rectify it. Not delaying anymore, let's get into the topic now. So first most important thing why this is happening because of needle and skin angle. Okay, so what is this needle and skin angle? It does sounds like a very silly thing, but it makes a lot of difference when you do as a tattoo. So there is a skin and you are going to do the tattoo on top of it, correct? I would like to tell you a practical example about this. So do you guys know what is this? It's a plug machine farmers use, correct? And why this plug machine is turned in this way? The plug machine would have been in this way, right? Why there is a small angle over there? Now you understood very well, right? Yes. So the plug needs to be in this angle, then only it can be able to hold the sand and it will be go through the process very smooth and neat. If it is in a straight proportion like this, then it cannot able to plug the sand properly and it will be tend to leave the sand uneven as well as it will be broke. This plug will get broke, correct? This is the same scientific practical reason you implement in your tattoo needle as well as the skin also. So always your skin and your tattoo needle should be in a 45-degree angle. When it is in a 45-degree angle, the ink flow will be more smooth and the needle will not cause more damage into the skin. So you can run the needle also in a long way in a perfect motion. So always remember your needle touching the skin in the 45-degree angle to get the perfect output. And the second thing is running a needle empty. So many of them had this doubt and how to take the ink with the needle. Okay, if you guys want me to make a separate video regarding that how to take a ink via tattoo needle, I am happy to do that. I am very lovely to do that as a separate video. But let's come to the topic here. Running a empty needle. If you are running a empty needle on the skin without the ink, then that will be damage your skin very badly and that will be leads tattoo skin to be get damaged. Once the skin damaged, your tattoo will not settle down into the skin properly. Yes, this is the science behind it, right? So always make sure whenever you are taking a ink with the needle and you are doing it after 2 or 4 times once you are done, then keep touching the ink, keep taking the ink with the cartridge. Never run the cartridge without the inks. That will tend to damage the skin a lot. And the third important thing is needle depth. When we talk about the needle depth plays a key vital role when it comes to the healing process. Correct? If you go more depth into the skin, then you are not a flawless professional artist. If you do not go a proper depth, if you are doing it on top of the skin, then that means you are peeling and damaging the skin. So you are not putting an ink inside, you are just damaging the skin. That also will lead into the wrong healing process and that will make the tattoo to get more wounded and it will not come dark and good output. So what we need to basically do is needle depth should be proper. It should be in the proper length, and this needle depth, a person to person will change, and the body position where you are going to do, that will change. So always keep in mind when you are doing it, at least it should be 0.2 mm to 0.4 mm. It should not be more than that, it should not be less than that. Keep that in mind and go ahead with the process. Next thing is overdoing it. Many of the artists, as a beginners, even a pro artist doing this mistake, keep on doing it on the same place. When you keep overdoing the tattoo on that particular skin, what happens? It becomes reddish, okay, and it will not be able to accept your ink. That's the most important thing. So your skin will stop accepting the ink. Due to your skin stop accepting the ink, it will start to opposing it. It will start to resist it. That will make more scabbing at the time of healing. If the more scabbing happens, your tattoo will not heal properly. So this is the basic underlying thing. Never overdo the tattoo. Always go ahead with the smooth, and once you've done it, if you are having a proper needle depth and running a needle with the ink and with the proper angle, one time if you do, your needle ink will goes into the skin. You no need to touch the second time itself. So make sure you are doing it with the proper way, not overdoing and damaging the skin. And then the fifth, last but not least, too much of wiping. Too much of wiping. And many of the artists are more about cleaning the skin. So what they think is once they clean, they can get to know very clearly, so they keep wiping it without using a proper ointments or without using a blue soap or green soap. When you keep wipe the skin will become reddish and it will damage your tattoo. You will damage your skin also. Because of this process, your tattoo will not heal properly. So always keep this in mind. When you are doing the tattoo, don't wipe too much. Without wiping, you cannot do the tattoo. I completely understand and I am agreeing with that. Use a proper vitamin A ointment or any other lubrication to avoid the ink settle down on the skin. So in that way, wiping will be so much of easier. You don't need to wipe so much. And use a proper green soap or blue soap to clean the ink professionally. If you are wiping it too much, then that will damage the skin. I highly recommend, instead of wiping it, just pat it and clean it. When you are doing a patting it and cleaning it, it will give them much more better output. So these are all the things you need to remember. So summary I am telling you, needle and skin should be in the 45-degree angle, and don't run the machine empty. Always make sure needle have a ink in it, and needle depth is another key important role to make the better output healing. And overdoing is an important thing. You should not do it and you should avoid it. Last but not least, don't wipe your skin too much. So it's the end of a video. If you guys like the way of teaching and if you want to continue learning from me, so I have attached the offline courses link as well as the online courses link also. Whichever is convenient for you, you can choose and you can go ahead. Links are available in our description, and I have attached our contact number. Do contact us if you have any doubts or if you want to inquire about our offline courses or online courses. Offline, we have 3 different types of courses. One is a diploma course, artistic course, and the basic course. So what are all the details you would like to know? Here we are, and we have attached our website links also. You can go ahead. And if you guys have not yet subscribed our channel, please do subscribe. We are making a video on a daily basis and making an artist to get aware about it. So this channel will be really helpful for you if you are an artist, tattoo artist, or if you are more passionate about tattoos. So do subscribe our channel, and we have attached our social media links in the description. Do check it out and give a thumbs up and say hi, and I'm really happy for that. If you have any more doubts or if you would like to know more information about anything, do comment us. I'm very happy to make a separate video accordingly. So I am leaving off. I'm Machu. Don't die.